A Zambian court has refused to throw out treason charges against the country's main opposition leader, H.E EDGAR. Instead, the charges against the leader of the United Party for National Development have been revised. Mr. EDGAR is already charged with treason for failing to give way to the president's motorcade during a function earlier this month. Well, let's go straight to Lusaka, where Zambian journalist Kennedy Gondwe is following developments for us. Bring us up to speed, Kennedy, on today's proceedings and what these revised charges actually are.
Okay, there are two major happenings that took place today. First of all, H.E and 5 others, or H.E EDGAR and 5 others, were actually granted bail. But they were granted bail on a lesser case, which is a misdemeanor. On the second case, which is the treason one, he wasn't granted bail because it's non-bailable. So what happened is that the case have now been substituted, or the charge sheet has been amended. The particulars now are that H.E wanted to overthrow the government whilst in Mongu, in the western part of the country, and that he also wanted to declare himself as president whilst there attending a traditional ceremony. So that's what happened to them.
So then what's the next move? What's the plan?
The plan is that the two cases where he's charged with insulting the president or using insulting language, as well as disobeying lawful orders, will continue in the subordinate court. The other one, which is the treason one, wanting to overthrow the government and declare himself as president, will go to the High Court. But before that happens, his lawyers have applied for a preliminary inquiry, meaning they want to test the credibility of the case before it goes to the High Court. So there are chances that it may be referred to the High Court for the trial to begin there, or it may be squashed off completely at the subordinate court. So that particular case for the hearing is supposed to come up tomorrow.
I'm wondering, Kennedy, how Zambians are taking all these. What's the mood? What do they make of what's going on?
The supporters of the opposition party are quite upset and disappointed. As a matter of fact, within the precincts of the court today, there was some confusion, and I think tear gas had to be fired to disperse the supporters of the opposition. But at the same time, much as I don't have the empirical evidence linking this, there's also been a spate of fires. Court buildings and other public buildings have been set on fire, and police today arrested members of the opposition, alleging that they are the ones that have been setting these places on fire. But of course, the opposition have denied that, and they are saying that they're just being framed by the ruling party in order for them to have a case against them.
All right, Kennedy Gondwe in Lusaka, thanks for that update.